California joining 18 other states in yet another lawsuit against the Trump administration. This time, Attorney General Rob Bonta accusing DOGE and Elon Musk of illegally accessing the private bank and Social Security information of millions of Americans. It's the latest in a growing avalanche of legal challenges since the president took office just 19 days ago. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo joining us with the details. Tim.
Mark, it's been busy at the White House and busy in a lot of courtrooms. A lot of these executive orders signed by the president ending up in front of judges. But the biggest concern remains the sensitive personal information now being shared. And now a new lawsuit argues that the president has no constitutional, statutory, or regulatory authority to give billionaire Elon Musk access to that information.
It's a gross and blatant power grab.
California Attorney General Rob Bonta and 18 other AGs across the U.S. now suing the Trump administration for giving billionaire Elon Musk and his team at the newly formed Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, access to Americans' personal information.
Our private data isn't Mr. Trump's to share. It isn't Mr. Musk's to mine.
Prior to this lawsuit, federal judges are already weighing in on DOGE's access. Late Friday, a federal judge allowing DOGE to access sensitive data from the Department of Labor, and another federal judge ruling those DOGE employees can still look at the payment systems within the Treasury Department, but they can't share it.
Fortunately, a federal court order has ordered Musk out of the Treasury systems, at least in terms of manipulating it.
This is a third federal judge ordered the Trump administration to immediately stop its plans to put thousands of federal employees at the U.S. Agency for International Development on leave. That judge stepped in to announce a restraining order just as USAID's signage at its Washington office was removed, and hours before the embattled agency was about to put 2,200 employees on indefinite leave or fire them.
All the doors are locked.
Down the street, Democrats demanded to meet with the acting Secretary of Education as President Trump next looks to close the entire Department of Education.
Will you stand up to a would-be king who thinks that he can dismantle the Department of Education without congressional concurrence?
The president resolute, despite lawsuits coming from all corners of the country, firmly believing this overhaul and cuts in the federal government are long overdue.
Why don't we just balance the budget? Why don't we cut certain things and balance the budget?
And an interesting one to round out the week today. The president also announced he is firing the chairman and several board members for the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, naming himself chairman as well. Already questions tonight if the president has the legal power to do this, to both fire the board and appoint himself chair. So likely yet another Trump administration decision that will end up in court. Mark.
All right. Tim Caputo, thank you. Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.